How? A shrimp like you? Challenge me, a top 30 grandmaster? Beat me once, and I'll let you have your way with me. Desperate much? 15 years later. Stop losing. I don't wanna die a virgin. You are black and white queens. I'm gonna capture all your pieces. Laughing out loud. No. I'm gonna capture first. Black and white kings. Bro, stay one box away from me. Same. Yeah, that's an old photo. It's an old pic. 3 types of chess players. Resigns in a lost position. Plays on until the bitter end. Just leaves the game running. People who resign in a dead lost position. People who play on until the bitter end. People who just leave. Chess giving me yellow when I win. Chess taking away my yellow whenever I lose a single match. When you accidentally make a blunder in chess and then you realize 5 seconds later how fucked you are. Chess newbie after I tell him pawns move forward but capture diagonally, get a double move only once in their life, can promote into queens, and occasionally perform a forbidden sidestep assassination known as en passant. My opponent just did this. What do I do? The queen said to the king. At night don't watch porn. I came looking for rook. And I found queen. Why chess is woke. Femboy weak man. Female strong diversity, equity, and inclusion. Trans plus black. Furry. Non-binary. Gay. I know you've always looked down on me because I'm just a pawn. But tonight I will get promoted. I will become a beautiful queen. Later that day. Choosing my career. Choosing my new favorite chess opening. Chess openings matter. Openings don't matter. Openings don't matter. Horses in real life. Horses in chess. Blundering your queen. Blundering your knight. When you're playing low level chess and your opponent blunder his queen. When you're playing high level chess and your opponent blunder his queen. When chess.com attempts to boost your ego on standard defense tactics. Stop. Ask yourself, are you awake enough to play chess? When you play a very good game. Kowalski analysis. I do not study openings. I do not follow good principles. I do not calculate lines. I blunder. And if my opponent doesn't notice, I continue blundering. Every chess player's in a struggle. Checkmate respectfully. Promote all pawns. Pawn sacrifice. Knight sacrifice. Queen sacrifice. King sacrifice. Hikaru Nakamura. Magnus Carlsen. A film by chess.com. Chess Club. Chess speaks for itself. Thinking about chess. Actually playing chess. You're playing a game you like. Calm. Someone says you play like a bot. Panic. You're playing chess. Calm. Chess tip. Place a mirror behind your opponent to cheat and look at their moves. I got to an endgame. I attacked with my knight. I forked both bishops with my knight. I forked both bishops with my knight. When you play classical chess and your opponent finally makes a move. Fuck this game. Plays the game. My opponent thinking, why I am offering my queen. Me who blundered it. Hey. Make the first move. Knight to f3. Things I like about chess. Learning. Winning. I fucking hate chess. You did great in the fight, so I'll promote you. Really, I'm gonna be a general. No. My wife. The usual chess.com opponent I get. My opponent the second I blunder. When you have checkmate in 3 against your opponent. The opponent. Alright, we call it a draw. Chess players then. Chess players now. Chess.com congratulating me on winning the game. Me, one move from being checkmated, but my opponent from Kyrgyzstan lost connection. Let's play chess. Sure, I'd love to play chess with you. Do you want to play as white or black? White. Great. I'll start by moving my pawn to e4. Your move. But I'm white, so I start the game. My apologies for the mix-up. In that case, you can start the game by moving your pawn to e4. My opponent thinking, why I am offering my queen. Me who blundered it. When your opponent has been disrespectful, so you bring in 5 extra queens before checkmate. Bxc4 is brilliant -0.42. Ignoring the threat on the rook, a difficult move to see. Me who didn't even notice the threat. How it feels to start a game. After a loss. After a win. Me wondering why the game isn't over. The bishop several squares away. Change gender. Saved by the Lord. Turn into a building. Become a furry. I need your help. Okay, mom. Resigns his bullet game. You've heard of Elf on the Shelf. Now, get ready for what we see. What Magnus sees. Bishop Rook. How it looks. How it feels. Team Fortress 2 players complaining about not having an update in almost 3 years. Chess players. Chess.com Lichess rating is so inflated. Lichess.org, because Lichess users get unlimited free puzzles and game review. When I accidentally beat a good player and they request a rematch. Chess as a mobile game be like, I can't solve this puzzle. Gentlemen, it is a pleasure to inform you. After 15 years of struggles I finally beat my grandpa at chess. Me playing 1. e4. Why can't you just be normal? People playing weird flank pawn openings and winning anyway. Screams. When you abandon your checkmate opportunity to perform an en passant. Chess.com refunding me from the cheater. Me finally breaking 1000 elo. Jesus Christ dude. e4 knight f3 d4 knight takes d4 knight c3 knight takes c6 f4 king d2 b3 king e1 king e2 king f2 king g3 queen d2. Me as a 800 player. Me as a 1500 player. e4. Trade offer. I receive. You receive. Ask me a chess question. Then edit it to make me look like a terrible person. Girls with time machine. I'm your granddaughter. Really? Boys with time machine. No Fischer, don't capture the pawn on h2. Me during. Opening. Translator's note, Kikaku means plan, just according to Kikaku. Middle game. Endgame. Random bullshit geo. Are you finally improving at chess? Yes. Yesterday I lost 200 elo. When you're the king in chess and you see all the other pieces coming for you. They love me. Pawns on e4 and e5 be like. I blunder my queen in real life. Review your game bro, maybe it's brilliant. Every morning I wake up to a brilliant move. Classical players. Oh the London, I won't lose this. My opening is better than yours. Bullet players. Community bullet brawl monthly bullet arena. IDK what I'm doing. Lameo same. When the final mission has the same name as the game. I'm finally a 2000 rated player. In Lichess. Me at 500 elo. Me at 1500 elo. Me after realizing I'm not bad at chess. I'm actually bad at everything. Chess is just one of the only things with a good rating system. You hung your queen. Panic. You realized you are a medieval French peasant living under a tyrannical monarchy. Calm. I'm an aggressive player. I sacrifice pieces on pure instinct with no concrete plan. Didn't see the bishop. Shut up. Chess puzzles be like, mate in 76. Resigning 15 minutes into the game because you recognize you've lost. Resigning 5 minutes into the game because you made a stupid blunder. Resigning 2 seconds into the game because you didn't get white. Me after blundering my queen, confusing my opponent, and winning on time. All victories inevitably come at a cost. Great move, bro. Let me check your butt. Bots in games. Bots in chess. Okay, let's see you walk a straight line. Oh. The person who made the rule in chess that says that the square a king jumps over during a castling mustn't be in check. Chess sets be like 1 versus 1 player versus player. No patch update since 1800s. Multiple world tournaments. No battle pass. No ranked season. No buffs and nerfs. Can be played online and offline. The hardest opponent is a bot. Other athlete. Chess player. When you make a random move, then later see it was the engine recommended move. Let's play chess. I haven't played chess in a while, but I'm down to give it a try. 1.e4 hash. Oh no, you got me with the scholars, mate. Let's try again. I'll go first this time. 5 equals 52. 5 equals 5. 5 plus 6 equals 9. 2x11 equals 27. I'm doing 1000 calculations per second, and they're all wrong. Why would a fly ever land on this? Mice should be ashamed to get caught in that. Come on, bears. It's so obvious. Hey look. A free queen. Sicilian players when they have to play Caro can because of mouse slip. Me after opening and castling. Random bullshit geo. You don't need to gamify chess. Chess is already a game. When typing ch in your browser autofills to chess instead of ChatGPT. Signature look of superiority. Name a scam that is totally legal. En passant. Look at this dumbass where you gonna geo. What is the best advice you could give a beginner at chess in a single sentence? The best advice I could give a beginner at chess in a single sentence is to prioritize piece development, control the center of the board, and focus on king safety. Also, remember that en passant is a forced, required move and anyone who disagrees is a silly goofball. That's Sid Jude. Son of a bitch. Chess players be acting weird as fuck. How to beat children. Scandi player. I'm afraid of theory. French player. It's boring but solid. Caro player. I watch Gotham chess. Sicilian player. Let's have a fun attacking game of chess. E5 player. Play whatever opening you prepared, I'm ready. Chess fans when I knock their stupid fucking pieces off the table and start eating their organs. Me. Yes. No. I don't really want to talk about it. Mom. Dad. GTA players. No. We haven't had a new game in ages. I know, right? It's been 7 years. Chess players. People have been playing this for thousands of years. Shut up and move already. Me. Having basic knowledge about chess. Understanding this meme format. Can't wait to use this opening I just learned. Game 1. Game 2. Game 817. You down a queen. Panic. You found a mate in 1. Calm. The game didn't stop. Panic. KB Comics, Ornithisha. Pawns move 1 square forward and cannot move back. A pawn may advance 2 squares on its first move. Pawns can only capture 1 square diagonally ahead. So the pawn is safe here. Right, Professor. Professor. Learning chess from books, meant to teach you. Learning from a streamer in a hoodie. How chess players sleep knowing they'll never buy booster packs of 50 pawns or pull a 1-star knight that doesn't know how to turn left. Chess puzzles when I go for the free queen instead of a complicated mate and 8. 1 by flagging. 1 by checkmate. Lost but 1 move was brilliant. My heart. When I am low on time. When I blunder my queen. When I accidentally stalemate and draw in a winning position. I can move diagonally on this floor. I hope the kids stay on black squares. Countries where it is forbidden to play chess during 6. But actually it is not. Urban myth. Why would you even do such thing? There is a reason, I promise. Check. Wish I could help you. Rumble. Guys only want one thing and it's disgusting. This app has a 9/11 themed chessboard. Laden. ASAP. AHM. Chess players who've just reached 1000 elo. Chess players who've reached 1500 elo but are now back at 1000 elo. The king in chess game. The queen in chess game. HMM. Why she isn't making the first move. Got this position in chess.com. How do I save my king? When bro suddenly starts beating you at chess and you hear something vibrate. In Soviet Russia, boy takes bishop. Who are you, warrior? Brain activity before my move. Brain activity after my move. Chess is a waste of time. NOOO, chess is fun and productive. Chess is a waste of time. Great. Let us play chess. Who goes first? Well, the custom is that white goes first. This should be easy. I'm playing against some kid. Most games. Chess. I'm the best, laughing out loud. Losers. Chess is not fun anymore, man. Moment of tension. If the bishop moves forward, the queen can capture him. How did I get 11 brilliance? The rook that was sitting on the corner while a bishop kept attacking it. Point of view. You are watching chess content. Dad, what you watching, son? Me, just some chess content. Dad, aha. That is intellectual stuff. Levi Rosman suddenly makes a high-pitched bird noise or screams about a blunder. Me. Did you take that queen? Yes. What did it cost? My bishop, 2 pawns and my queen. Me starting a chess game. My opponent is from India. Playing chess. Trade my active bishop for their garbage knight. Why am I losing? You are playing chess against yourself. You realize that black king was in check for 5 moves. Me at midnight, after losing 107 elo in one sitting. Billy. What have you done? I play the wayward queen attack. Aim for his head. Chess tip, always sit opposite a mirror, so you can sneak a look at your opponent's pieces. Fight for your kingdom. Get ready. For the battle of your lives. Charge. Chess was invented in 1866 by Bobby Spassky. It is played by 3 players, white, black, and Hikaru Nakamura. Do you want to play? Free, unlimited puzzles, unlimited analysis, unlimited lessons. Chess.com. Better user interface. Playing chess be like. All this overthinking, and I still make the worst decisions. We're all being played. Corporations. Government. Media. Military. Police. You. We are all on the same side, and I can become the government. Awesome. If you can't see the number, you 7 have a cold. 2 have a headache. 4 need sleep. 1 need food. Really need to practice your rook and pawn endgames. 8 need water. Life is like a game of chess. I don't know how to play chess. That FKING bishop in the corner that I forgot about. My rook. Do you normally play online? There is luck in chess. NOOO chess is completely objective. There is luck in chess. It helps my position. I got to show him I know the rule. Mirror on ceiling. Magnus Carlsen. Hans Niemann. When you only have your king left, but you hang in there for a stalemate. It ain't honest work, but it's much. What you see. What I see. When I beat a good player, accidentally, and they ask for a rematch. Chess players be like. RIC, you've played the cum gambit. Me, a teacher playing chess during online class. My student, being my opponent.